Ranking senator representing Imo West and formerly of PDP, Senator Imo Uzodimma, recently dumped the PDP and declared for the ruling APC. His move elicited mixed reactions. His supporters enthusiastically hailed his move, applauding him for taking a wise and timely decision. Imo Uzodimma, but the state governor, Owelle Rochas Okorocha, kicked furiously, accusing him of joining the APC through the back door, saying he should have joined the party in his ward in Imo and not from Abuja. The amiable senator, who is the chairman of Southern Senators Forum and chairman Senate Committee on Customs, Excise and Tariffs, recently granted interview to correspondents in Abuja where he spoke on these issues and others. Excerpts: The 8th Senate will soon draw to a close and fresh elections are around the corner. Are you planning to return to the Senate, or you are going to contest for the governorship of your state? I am happy you said the 8th Senate is drawing to a close, not that it has already closed. We still have 1 year ahead for the 8th Senate. Politically speaking, that is more than enough time for anything to happen. However, let me draw your attention to the classic saying that while politicians think of the next election, statesmen think of the next generation. So in this case, I have chosen to think first of the next generation before thinking of the next election. My immediate concern now is how to promote national unity and ensure in particular that the Southeast, where I come from, is for all intents and purposes connected to the national political grid. If you look carefully, you will notice that some political forces are at play right now in the nation. Some people from the Southeast are being sentimental, and politics is not about sentiment but reality. In my view, the political reality on ground today is that some unseen hands are either wittingly or unwittingly taking actions and inactions that, if not checkmated, could confine the Southeast further to the fringes of the national platform. There is an urgent need to address this squarely and let our people see the need to look beyond our noses and become part of the national build-up for 2019. We do not need to complain again after the elections. This is what I am working on now. After taking care of this, then one can begin to talk of the elective office I shall be seeking. What exactly do you mean by national build-up, and why are you afraid the Southeast will be sidelined? You see, let us be frank, in 2015 the Southeast voted massively for PDP, perhaps we had good reasons to do so. But the truth is that our calculation failed us. At the end, the Southeast was among the two geopolitical zones that did not read the mood of the nation properly in terms of the political alliances at play. After the election was won and lost, we started complaining of marginalization. Now another election is around the corner, and if you look carefully you'll discover that the alliances of 2015 are still intact. The election of a Nigerian president has always been a product of alliances, not sentiment. So can we really afford another miscalculation and to be the complainant again in 2019? I think the Southeast should put on her thinking cap and take the right political steps for 2019. This is what I am working on right now with like minds and with every energy at my behest. Some people said you joined APC because you wanted to be governor of Imo State. That is laughable. If being governor of Imo State is my only worry, I can actually achieve that from any party platform. I could have joined APGA or any other party. I can assure you that my support base in Imo State is quite formidable, and I can use that to pursue a governorship ambition. But there is more at stake than just being Imo governor. I will not want to be a governor of Imo State while the Southeast is not adequately accommodated at the federal level. So So I think the immediate task now is to reverse the relative exclusion of the Southeast from the federal government. An assurance of that is my priority, and that is what I am working on right now. So why exactly did you join the APC? The answer is obvious. Right now the APC is the only political party with national spread and coalition that looks good enough to win the presidency in 2019. I do not want a situation where the Southeast will be shut out again in 2019. So I joined APC to ensure that I mobilize enough support base for the party in 2019 so that we can lay claim for better accommodation in the federal government after the elections. As you know, right now the Southeast only has statutory appointments guaranteed in the Constitution. I think we deserve more than that. But we should also be able to give a lot more than we gave in 2015. You know, politics is like computer, what you garbage in is what you garbage out. So if we can bring in massive support for APC in 2019, then we can also demand for massive accommodation in the government. I intend to reach out to critical stakeholders in the Southeast, including Ohanis, the academia, religious groups, women and youth organizations, to forge a formidable alliance that can ensure massive support for APC in 2019. Once we achieve that, we can insist on a better deal for the Southeast, including the speedy completion of the second Niger Bridge and a host of other infrastructural provisions and appointments. But you could still have achieved that in PDP if you had not left the party. Some people said you and your group are just bad losers, that you would not have left the party if you had won at the Supreme Court. That is the kind of things you hear in politics. First of all, if anybody told you we can still achieve whatever in the present PDP, that person must be a joker. The PDP on ground today is a shadow of itself. It has shrunk into a regional party, and that was not the dream of the founding fathers of the party. I was a foundation member of the party, so I should know better. How can you protect the interest of the Southeast in a regional party? It does not make any political sense to me. At any event, my group, which you said some people refer to as bad losers, I assure you were the most patriotic group in the PDP while they were still members. After the Supreme Court judgment, we stayed on and pushed for accommodation of everybody to ensure a real family reunion of sorts. That was why we hung on up to and into the National Convention, hoping that it was the opportunity we needed to rejig the party. But what happened at the convention was appalling. Rather than open the doors for everybody, those who saw the Supreme Court victory as personal victory, shut the doors against the vast majority of PDP members and produced a regional party from the convention. At this point, it became clear to me that the PDP had lost it and can no longer champion real national issues. So as patriots we had to look for better alternatives, so we are not bad losers, rather it is those who saw the Supreme Court victory as their personal victory that you can accuse as bad winners. They have destroyed the party. When you win in a battle and you are not magnanimous in victory, then you become parochial and even paranoid, so the winner can actually turn his victory into a loss through ignoble actions. That was what happened to the PDP. But your state governor argued that you joined from the back door by registering in Abuja instead of your ward. I don't want to believe that the governor actually said that, because as the leader of the party in the state, he should have known that I joined the APC in my ward almost 3 months ago. If he did not know this, then that speaks volumes of how much grip he has of the party in the state. At any rate, why should a governor who means well for the party feel rattled that a ranking senator from his state is joining the party? That doesn't speak well of him. If he truly loves a PC, he should be happy that I have joined. After all, they say that the more the merrier. Besides, does he need to be told that I will add a lot of value to the party both in the state and the southeast in Nigeria? I really do not understand why he appeared rattled. It does not add up at all. At any event, the governor himself was once a member of PDP. He left the party to join a PGA, and I am not sure he took permission from anybody to either leave PDP or to join APGA. He also left APGA for a PC. He did not take permission from anybody to join or leave. So I don't think I need anybody's permission to either to leave PDP or to join APC. This is democracy, and the Constitution guarantees all citizens freedom of association. So I think the governor is making much ado about nothing. You have repeatedly maintained that a Southeast support for Buhari's re-election in 2019 will translate to the region producing the president in 2023. Do you have any guarantee from President Buhari on this? It is not really about guarantees. It is about doing the right thing first. The first right thing to do is to mobilize support for Buhari in 2019 and ensure that we massively support his victory thereof. As you mobilize this support and it is crystal clear that a huge difference is noticeable, you can also negotiate or make your interest in 2023 known. Even without guarantees, you can still get what you want if you truly bring a huge difference to bear in the outcome of the 2019 elections. When you achieve this, you will be in a position of strength to participate in all the post-election talks about the next election. Again, when you have demonstrated your strength in 2019, you have positioned yourself so strongly that nobody can afford to ignore you. So automatically you are in a position to be taken seriously at negotiations, and once you achieve that, you can negotiate your way through the presidency for 2023. Why are you so sure that Buhari will win in 2019? First of all, take a good look at the groups in the other political parties. We don't even know who their aspirants are. How many people have declared interest to run for the presidency in PDP, SDP and the other political parties? By now, we should have known a good number of aspirants who want to challenge Buhari. That has not happened. So I ask, when will it happen, and how much time will they have to market themselves as the alternative to Buhari? So you see, Nigerians as of today don't even know who the alternative to Buhari is or are. What do you make of that? So is it where APC has an incumbent president who has declared interest for re-election? The opposition parties are short in coming up with alternatives to Buhari. So, you can reach your own conclusions.